Hey guys, so we're outside of Hazel's, a small cafe in Oregon, Illinois. So we're gonna do a vlog today for a Shop Local campaign, so here we go. Hey guys, so I'm here with the owner of Hazel's. Her name is Candace. I'm just gonna let her tell you a little bit about her business.
So, Hazel's Cafe is pretty much the second, I guess, location of Conover Coffees and Chocolates. I worked for Kim for 6 years. I've always wanted my own cafe. I've learned a lot just being the adult and being in the working field, and also from Kim. She showed me a lot, and it's something I've always just wanted to do. So we switched locations, changed name, and changed up the business a little bit itself. We're downtown Oregon now, which is a great location. Is key when you have a business, I feel, especially in a small town. You want visibility, you want you want foot traffic, you want parking, you want it all. So we actually got a really nice little spot here. Very exciting. We have later hours, so we kind of function as kind of an internet cafe and / coffee house. And then we also have really good food. We focus on clean eating and specialty coffee drinks and locally produced items. That's our big thing here. We just kind of like to focus on what makes people feel good and what makes people happy. So that's what we're doing.
Well, it sounds really nice.
Yeah.
Sounds definitely different. I mean, obviously you're called Hazel's. What's the meaning behind that?
Okay, yeah. So Hazel is actually my daughter's name. I always told myself that if I was to ever get my own cafe, I would name it after my daughter, and she just happens to have a beautiful old-fashioned name, which I thought kind of tied into the downtown Oregon as well, because we're also trying to keep the historical, heart of this town together, and I just thought it would be nice. It's simple, and I don't know, it just kind of unfolded, and that's where it is.
So you guys know that I review socially beneficial products and companies. So what is your social benefit?
My social benefit, as far as how we involve ourselves socially?
Yeah. So what would make your cafe different than any other cafe?
Oh.
What could you do to give back to the community?
Oh, perfect. So what we actually do is we are actually involved a lot in the community. We try to support any local events. So we have a booth there. We're always contributing in some way. We're helping out with donations as much as we can to help support anything that's going on in the community. I feel just myself, I'm involved in some other committees around town. So I also feel like that, being part of the Oregon Together, being part of Candlelight Walk, also gives me that opportunity to kind of stay involved in the community and ahead of the game. I know what's going to be going on. I know how I can, jump in if there's help that's needed. And also, I just feel having a nice, kind of safe, kind of secure place downtown also kind of gives back. It gives people somewhere to go where they can relax, get away from things, and just feel safe and at home.
All right. So, what would you say the big picture? When you first opened up, what did you want to come out of it?
So yes, big picture. This is my big picture. My big dream is to be able to have our in-house cafe serve all of the items that we do, any local produce, locally sourced items. I want to help promote other locally, other local businesses like pottery, honey. I want to have a spot where someone can come in here that's from out of town and they get a piece of Oregon. They can take other stuff, not only just from me, but from other places around that don't have the opportunity to have a storefront. So that was part of my bigger picture, was kind of just being that stop where when you come here, it's yes, they have all these great things in Oregon, and they get that big picture that way. And also, I've also just wanted to flourish my caterings. My caterings I really love. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy making nice, healthy, fun foods. keeping people happy and doing things like themed dinners with the event spaces that we have next door at Cork and Tap. I get that opportunity because they have a beautiful space and I'm able to rent it and do things like that, and I just think it's going to be a lot of fun. Just looking forward to kind of more of an upbeat, time and atmosphere here, and that's pretty much the bigger picture. It's just keeping people happy, doing a good job, and having great things.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So shopping local, what do you think is the most important part of shopping local?
So yeah, shopping local, it's very important, especially for smaller towns like Oregon. It's not only does it help customers get what they want and help them realize like, oh my gosh, like Oregon has so much to offer. I just have to find it and look for it. And then it's also very important for the businesses because yes, we love any customer, but when we have the support from our own community as a customer base, that makes us feel like super loved, like we're appreciated in our own community. So shopping local it's very important. If we didn't have, that customer local base, I don't feel like a lot of businesses would feel secure in their location and they wouldn't want to stick around. So it's just, honestly, I don't know, it's just really important.
Okay. So since I am in an entrepreneurship class and there are other entrepreneurs out there, what would you say is the most important part, or like what would you give advice for in people who want to run a business?
Yeah, so my biggest thing is you have to take risks. You have to take risks, you have to be creative, you have to take criticism, you have to be able to just kind of soak it all in and then just let it all out somehow, whether it be in the business. I mean, at home, at night, it's just, you have to be able to handle it as well. Because there's a lot, and sometimes it's very hard, and you have to realize there's a lot of bad that comes with the good. But usually it all kind of just evens itself out. You cannot please everyone. That is like my biggest thing. You cannot please everyone. You just have to give it, just as long as you're giving it 110%, that's all that really matters, because that's what is going to make yourself feel like you're doing okay. And don't let the negative things get you down. You just got to keep pushing forward, and you got to take the risk. You got to jump, because if you don't, then if I would have never taken this risk, I don't know what would have happened to the business. And be creative, and talk to people, get involved. Doing that class with you guys was so great, because it not only was an inspiration that like Oregon has such a young following and that they're going to be a part of this, but also that we're not the only ones thinking of these ideas of what Oregon needs and what it could have. And so yeah, just be involved, be creative, take the risk, and stay positive.
All right. Just to wrap it up, what do you think is like your best seller, like food and drink?
Okay, so I know this for a fact because my Square system is pretty legit and it keeps track of everything. So we know for a fact that our number one seller for the past 3 months is our brisket grilled cheese. It is insane. People love it. It's great. A lot of our items here that we have, they're very clean. We have like hormone-free meats, and everything is smoked, and like some of our other stuff, like I said, is locally sourced. So it makes a big difference on how good everything tastes, I feel. And then our drinks, I would have to say, what's very popular right now would be like the coffee smoothies or the cold brew. Cold brew and coffee smoothies, it's a hard toss-up for drinks because everybody's all over the place about it. We also now have bulletproof coffee, which everybody loves, they're insane about. That's a very healthy alternative to, drinking, and it tasting good. So, I don't know, it's a hard one to say for drinks. But everything's really good, so.
Well, it was nice being here to promote you and also to help me out, so.
Thanks. And I appreciate you guys. You guys have been such an inspiration, just to me too, myself, like just knowing that, like this can happen. And it's happening, so it's great.
Well, down in the link below, I'll be having all of the accounts or her website down there, so please go check it out. And if you're ever in Oregon, come and check this place out too. Bye, guys.